You bought retinol because you wanted better skin. Maybe you wanted to reduce fine lines, maybe you wanted to improve acne, or just want a smoother and healthier looking skin. So you start using it, and instead of getting the results you expected, your skin became dry, red, irritated, and maybe it is even peeling. So you start thinking, wait, isn't retinol supposed to make my skin better? Here's the thing, retinol can be incredibly useful, but how you use it matters. And you might be making a few simple mistakes that are turning a potentially helpful ingredient into a nightmare for your skin. So let's talk about the 5 biggest retinol mistakes. Mistake 1. Starting too fast. This is a huge one. You buy retinol on Monday and decide you're going to use it every single night. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and suddenly your skin is dry and irritated. You might think, what happened? Your skin may simply need time to adjust. Instead of rushing into an aggressive routine, many people do better by introducing retinol gradually and seeing how their skin responds. Because here's the goal, not to use retinol as often as humanly possible. The goal is to build a routine you can naturally tolerate consistently. Mistake 2. Mixing it with everything. This is where skincare can become a chemistry experiment. Retinol, exfoliating acids, scrubs, multiple serums, and then another additive because someone online said it is amazing. The problem? Your skin may not appreciate all that stimulation at once. Combining multiple potentially irritating products can make it much harder to figure out what's causing the problem. So if you're introducing retinol, you don't necessarily need to completely rebuild your skincare routine overnight. Sometimes simpler is better. Mistake 3. Forgetting moisturizer and sun protection. Here's a mistake that can completely change your experience with retinol. Ignoring the basics. Some people think, I'm using retinol, so I don't need moisturizer. Others focus on their nighttime routine but completely forget about sun protection during the day. You know what? That is backwards. A moisturizer can help keep your skin comfortable while you're using potentially irritating additives. And daytime sun protection matters because UV exposure is one of the major contributors to premature skin aging. So think of it this way. Retinol is part of the treatment, moisturizer supports comfort, and sun protection helps prevent further UV damage. You need more than just one active ingredient to build a sensible routine. Mistake 4. Using too much retinol. You might think, if a little works, more must work faster. But that is not how retinol works. Using more doesn't necessarily mean faster results. It can simply mean more irritation. Imagine someone using a tiny amount of retinol, then deciding this isn't enough. So they add another layer and another. But their skin isn't getting triple the benefits, it is potentially getting triple the irritation. With retinol, more isn't automatically better. And finally, being impatient. These might be the mistakes that causes people to make all the other mistakes. You use retinol for 4 days, you look in the mirror, nothing dramatic happened, so you think, maybe I need more. You increase the amount, use it more frequently, then you add another additive, and suddenly, your skin is irritated, all because you wanted faster results. Retinoids aren't a magic filter, they are about consistent use over time. So don't judge the entire ingredient after a few days. Give your routine time and pay attention to how your skin responds.